Hey everybody, it's Monster back again with Opus Gaming, and I'm here today to bring you our first live commentary gameplay. We just recently hit our first 250 subscribers. We're actually already almost up to 300. So first of all, thank you to everybody that's been supporting us and seeing my content, that's been enjoying my content, and like just reaching out in general. All you guys are just the real MVPs. I really appreciate you because we wouldn't be here without you guys. So one thing that everybody has kind of asked for is commentary over the gameplay. So it's not just like card shop ASMR, as I like to call it. So I totally get that. If you guys do like this type of content though, like and drop a comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to keep on seeing this. I'll bring it to like all the content, the Digimon content, the Dragon Ball content, and everything like that. But if you do see my content and you like what I'm doing, drop a sub down below if you're not subscribed already. I would really appreciate it as we continue to grow the channel. But starting off this live gameplay commentary, I'm piloting Red Luffy. So this is my kind of take on it. Right now, this build is definitely in the just like testing, constructing kind of phases of the deck. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of what I want to do with the deck, but I do love piloting it. It's such a fun deck to play. So here we are. We're setting out life and everything because we've already done the mulligan. And I think that I won the dice roll, but I want to go second with red because you want to be not the first person to attack. And I think he was like, wait. And then I get made fun of. So no worries. All right. So Red Zoro is going to be starting us off, and I think all Red Zoro really wants to do is see like a starter Nami, right? Either one of them. He has one of them in hand, so he's just going to tap one, play out Nami. There we go. Draw for turn. Don. Here I see my own Nami, and then I tap one for yes. We got the starter. So that's the perfect going second start, what you really want to see. I know that here with the event card, I can't find other event cards. It would be really nice to pick up that Diablo Jambe, but I think I just pick up the body of the Red Luffy, so it's pretty much the same thing. It's really nice, but that's that one Diablo Jambe going to the bottom of the deck here. As you see, I've been Helmeppo also in my hand, so. Here we are passing it back over. He has 3 Dawn. I don't think he has a rush attack guy yet, so I think his play is probably just going to be slam down that Nico Robin, attach a Dawn onto leader, and try to push a little bit of damage. We'll see. As long as it's not a jet pistol right on top, he doesn't get punished for that, right? So usually here you kind of want to see the rush Zoro, so you can just push damage like that and not get punished, but it is all good. Dawn on my side. I think on this turn, I'm just tapping 4. Yeah, we just got to get that Nico Robin out of here right away. I can't afford to lose my Nami. In my opinion, Red Luffy with Nami on board is just a tier stronger than Red Luffy is by himself. Nami does so much for the deck, and it makes your plays go so much farther, in my opinion. You can hit such better thresholds with that, so. I think on that turn too, it's really great because I can just push 7k for damage and still have a really aggressive turn, and I just tapped out for a jet pistol to protect my board. So now I get to hold on to that Sanji and that Rush Luffy that we saw earlier, and he just knows that damage is going to be coming down over the next couple turns. So here on his turn, he doesn't have as many cards to play. I know that Tien doesn't play One Piece as much as the rest of us. Right now, he's just playing our friend Mario's red list. So we're kind of coaching him through it as well on the side. So some of these plays might take a little bit, but it's just because he's still relearning the game. He didn't play in that day's tournament and stuff like that. So here he's attaching 2 onto the Sanji. It's 2 of the standing down, which I totally get. I think he has 1 additional John over there standing. My recording setup is kind of in the way there, so I can't see for sure. But he's swinging 6 or 7k with the leader ability, so yeah, I'm definitely taking that damage. Here I'm picking up the early life because I need cards in hand. I need cards to play as well. I don't think I have as many counters as I would like to, so that's kind of what I'm searching for. But I do counter out of the 7k swing here. I didn't want to take 2 back-to-back, so. But that does put me on a little bit of a card deficit in hand. That's where I like the Helmeppos as well. They're at the very least counters in hand if you can't utilize them right away. So here we're coming down with the tap 2 for Sanji, play out the Sanji, attach 2 with the leader and Nami ability. That effect is really good because it leaves me with 4 Dawn standing. I'm clearing out his Sanji, and then I can either push damage with Luffy or board something else and also push damage with Luffy. I don't think I have another rush attack guy quite yet, so we'll see how I proceed with the turn. Just play swing 5 at leader. Yeah, he's gonna take the 5. Oh. I think if it's the free jet pistol here, yeah, he has a jet pistol in hand. You don't want to sit on too many of those. I think if it's a free jet pistol here, you crack the Nami, because as you see, she does so much for the deck. So yeah, that's a really good play. I think that is kind of what you want to do there, because I don't have anything powerful on the board yet. So, oh, I do have a Zoro. I didn't think I had that Zoro. Tap one, maybe I picked it up when I wasn't paying attention, I was looking off. But play out the Helmeppo, give the Zoro plus 1k, so I force a 2k out of hand, and now I have that Helmeppo that can follow up and attack next turn if I'm still in a deficit of cards in hand, or I can pair it really nicely with the Luffy. So going back over to the Zoro's turn, he dons up. Let's see how he decides to proceed forward. I know he's really thinking about it. He could jet pistol one of the bigger guys because he doesn't have too many attackers. He could try to develop a board state. I don't think that I like the idea of him playing out his 2k counter, but he doesn't have very many options. So he has 3 cards that he can play, but that would only leave him with 1 card in hand and just on a deficit. So looks like the life is 3 and 3 right now. Let's see how things proceed. So he's gonna start off with the Zoro for sure. Use Nami ability, attach the leader. Probably attach 1 Don to each of them and leave 2 Dons standing so you can swing 7 twice, maybe. Or you're gonna get greedy and try to play that Sanji. I don't know if the Sanji really does anything for you. We'll see. All right, so yeah, that's gonna be 6k at my Zoro. I think I have 1, 2, 3 cards in hand. I can discard 2, but that means I don't have a Nami to find my rush attack guy, which is just, I can't do that basically. Yep. Letting him get my whole board here. I think that's totally fine though, because I still have the Helmeppo to attack. I still have my leader to attack. He's getting weak on cards. I'm weak on cards, but the cards that I have kind of float. So I can play out the Nami to get a card, and then I can play out the Helmeppo to boost a card on board, and then just kind of further that little weenie attack into like actually something pretty decent, and then have another little weenie attack the next turn. Game space is very tight here though. It's just gonna be, usually people think it's just a game of you swinging at your opponent's life back to back, but both of us have boarded a lot of cards and cleared each other's boards a few times each, which I think is very important and like really how you want to play the matchup. So here I'm on very high Don. Yeah, tap 1, play the Helmeppo, boost Helm. He's a 2k, so boosted him to 3, and then yeah, just giving him 1 additional Don, so it's only 2 Don on my turn to make my 2k a 5k. With boarding another attacker for the turn, so use the 5k to swing into Zoro, and he gives it up there. I would too, because you really want that Nami, but we'll see what he does. Here, I want to find a rush guy. Yep, let me see the Zoro, so that's definitely, I think here, instead of trying to play out the rush Luffy and the rush Zoro, I just try to play the rush Zoro and make a meaningful attack and then follow up, because now I have cards that he has to attack into on his turn. My standing Helmeppo, a standing Nami, and then a rush Luffy in hand, which is a very powerful way to clear 2 to 3 life. So here, yep, Red Hawk, crack the Helmeppo. Thought I had a Helmeppo, no longer have that. Play out a Nami from a hand, attach the Nami, use Luffy effect, and yeah, we're swinging 7 here to try to force some damage. Yep. Now he's on 2, and I'm in a decent position to try to finish it out next turn. He really has to clean my board up nicely, and I don't think he's in a position where he can use that Sanji anymore. And I think that's really important for how I aggress my last turn. But he has a Nami too, so that's the first step. Definitely gonna grab that Sanji. Sorry, I got distracted by that rich guy Shanks that he has just in his deck. That's crazy, just a manga Shanks for your 1 of Shanks in the deck. Wish I could be like you, Mario. So pushing forward here, I think he's for sure gonna summon the Sanji. That's his next play 100%. Attach the Don onto, I guess, Zoro leader with the Nami, but yeah, tap 2, play out Sanji. Which, when you think about it, he's a 4-cost rush guy in Zoro, as opposed to Luffy, where he's truly a 2-drop when you have that Nami on board, because you always have to attach a Don to your leader in Zoro. So I think he's in a tight spot here. He has to clear a lot of cards. I have a card in hand, so I guess I could protect something, which means that he has to swing additional times into just the same card, and then I'm sitting on 3 life, he's on 2, and I'm pushing super hard next turn, but we'll see. Yeah, I know he just really doesn't want to see himself swing 7k. Well, I guess if he swings 7k into the Zoro, it doesn't matter. It'll die for sure because I only have one card in hand. So he's going to play out another Nami attached to the Zoro. So now he's just playing out every card in his hand. Now he's just sitting on 2 Red Hawks. I think there's a world where you hold that one Nami and just tap 4 for a Red Hawk and crack one of my standing guys, right? You test the waters and see what you can get in battle and kill my Helmeppo and my Zoro, and then tap 4 and kill the Nami. I think that might have been a little bit stronger because you don't have anything now, and I have a lot. Yep. Yeah, thinking about what I had in hand, I probably would have let that go because I think he knows it. It's the Luffy. Yeah, it's the Luffy that we searched earlier, so he knows I don't have any counter power at this point. So he doesn't have to over combo into anything. He can just swing raw numbers into everything and it'll die. I think with that information, really thinking about it, yeah, I think playing the Red Hawk here was the play because now you're just giving me cards in hand that I could possibly use. If he gives me like a 3-cost Zoro or something like that, it's pretty rough for him because I can 3-cost Zoro and Luffy. Here, yeah. Did I just not take the damage there? I'm not sure. I think I top decked something that I could have used. It might be like a Shanks or something, but I think just going for... Oh, I'm getting to use Shanks to end the game here, so I need multiple rush attackers, so I think I'm just doing the Dawn out here, so... We'll see. I know I have to force damage onto him, but I think that I might test the waters with a 5, yeah. And with that, it's just kind of like, I might have enough rush attacks to kind of push through if he did counter out of that. But, yeah, tap 3. Make this one a 7. And then we're all ending on a Luffy right after this, which isn't going to be that much. It's going to be 2, 4, 5. And then, yeah, and then he'll just be 8, so... But 8k is a lot when you only have 2 Red Hawks in hand. So this is gonna be Jamonster with Opus Game. I'm gonna be heading out. But if you guys made it this far in the gameplay and you guys like this type of gameplay, drop a comment down below, leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks again and take care.